Hey guys, it is Jess with Watch Kitty Shrink, and long time no see. I'm just kidding. I've actually only missed 1 week, last week's video, but it feels like I haven't been on here in forever. So anyway, this is my week 63 post-op VSG update. Let's jump right into stats. I am 5 foot tall. I'm 30 years old. On August 23rd, 2016, I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy, which is a weight loss surgery in Pikeville Medical Center, or at Pikeville Medical Center with Dr. Amy Johnson in Pikeville, Kentucky. My highest weight ever was in April of 2016, and it was 285.0. My surgery weight was 255.4. Last time I came at you guys, which was week 61, I was 141.6. This week, week 63, I am 141.2. So that is a 2-week loss of 0.4 pounds, a since surgery loss of 114.2 pounds, and an overall loss of 143.8 pounds. I'm actually really tickled with that ½ pound loss for 2 weeks. I'm pretty far out, so to still be losing weight at all, I'm really pumped about it. Also, it's Shark Week, so losing anything at all, I'm really excited about it. I'm just 6 pounds away from goal, so we're getting there. I have all kinds of stuff wrote down to talk about because where I missed last week, and I feel like I've just kind of been in and out, that I haven't got to make a good video, so I wanted to kind of catch you all up. So I have this on here. I know a lot of times people, especially people who are as far out as I, or even farther out, will not stop making videos, but make them a little less frequently. And we always hear that weight loss is taking a back seat. The first time I ever heard that, I thought, I ain't ever getting to that point. And I don't want to be. I feel like life has made weight loss take a back seat for me. I mean, I guess we all get to a point where you're no longer trying to lose weight. I'm not there yet, but I guess we're maybe like the weight loss surgery community isn't at the main focus of your life, whereas for a long time it really is. So what I'm trying to say is, it's not that I have chosen for the weight loss or even the weight loss surgery community to take a back seat, but life has almost made it to where it has anyway. I've had so much going on, life just happens. And so my main focus of my life now doesn't feel like it's all about weight loss surgery. And for the first year, okay, first year and 2 months, everything except the last month, it definitely, my life was consumed by this. So I'm not saying that I plan to make videos less frequently. I still plan to make them every week, but like last week I was busy, so I just didn't make one. And there's going to be weeks like that now. Plus, how interested are you guys going to be for me to come on here and be losing 2 ounces a week? That's just stuff I got to think about. Or eventually, it's hopefully, I'll reach goal and we'll be to a point where I'm not losing anything at all. And I just don't know how interested you all would be in that. Let's see. Okay, so obviously, if you follow me on Instagram, y'all know I've been going through some stuff. I've talked about it in my videos some too. New job. I have this urinary tract infection that cannot be cured. Just a lot of stressful things have been happening to me. And transfer addiction is super real. And I cannot eat to comfort myself, so I have been shopping like a crazy person. And I'm not like coming on here and advocating it. I'm certainly not saying it's a healthy coping mechanism, but I'm also saying that for years my coping mechanism was food, and I beat myself up about it every single day. And I'm just not going to take something that right now, shopping is making me feel better from all of these anxieties. I've been going through a little bit of a funk, and I know it's because my anxiety was pushing depression on me, and that's just how it happens. But if the shopping's making me feel better, I'm just not going to beat myself up about it. I'm just going to do it right now. And again, I'm not saying that's healthy. I'm not saying that's what you should do, but it's what I'm going to do. And I'm not going to beat myself up about it because I'm using what I need to make me feel better. And for years, like I said, I beat myself up over using food. But at the time, I needed it. And now I can't use it, so I need shopping. I need something to make me feel better. And shopping is filling that void. Plus, I got a new job. I'm in a much better financial situation than I ever have been. And I've let that kind of... Jody said this one time, the more money you make, the more money you spend. And that's true. Now, I'm by no means rich enough to be I'm so sorry, guys. I'm by no means rich enough to be shopping the way I've been shopping, but I guess we'll do what we can when we can. Let's see. So work is still going really good. This makes... Oh my gosh, today's November 10th, so yesterday made 1 month at my new job. I really feel like I'm fitting in. I'm really starting to understand what I'm doing. It's just much different than any job I've ever had before. And so, you know, there's a lot of getting used to it. I'll actually be traveling next week, so that's pretty cool. It's not just sit at your desk and do your work. And so I'm having not a hard time, but I'm just really trying to get my mind around that. Let's see. Okay, so restriction is real. People have been asking me at over a year, how is your restriction? This answer is going to be different for everybody because everybody has a different, you know, restriction. For me, my restriction is just as good now as it was probably 4 months out. I think it was around month 3. I kind of lost restriction for about a month, and when it came back around the end of month 4, it has never went away. It's never gotten looser. I have really, really good restriction. I've never done a pouch reset, never done a liquid reset, none of that. My restriction's still just really good. I don't know what to account that for. I guess it just is. But I know some people stop feeling restriction around month 6 and never feel it again. I don't know why that is. You would think if we all had the same surgery, we would all have the exact same restriction, but we don't. But yeah, at a year and 3 months out, my restriction is still really, really good. And that is really, really good because I haven't been able to exercise due to this sickness. And I really think having that strong restriction is the only thing that has helped me from regain. Because I really can't binge right now. The mental state that I've been in, not necessarily this week I'm feeling some better, but for the past month and a half, the mental state that I was in, if I could have, I probably would have. Speaking of that, you all know I've been sick for a really long time, and I really hate that I can't get into the gym and all this, but I just don't really feel that good. Did y'all see that like floating orb go by me? Sorry. Anyway, I've been on antibiotics forever. They make me sick. I don't feel good, so I haven't been going to the gym. But there's a light at the end of the tunnel. I go see a specialist on November 30th. So, if y'all could maybe just send some good vibes and prayers my way, that everything stays okay until I go see him on the 30th, and that nothing crazy happens. That's a heater, by the way. A lot of people ask me what that white box is. But yeah, I have to go see a specialist on the 30th. I try to play it off most of the time, but the truth is I actually am really terrified because I've heard a couple of the options that they'll have, and I don't want to do any of those. And I also don't want to have anything wrong with my kidneys. So, yeah, just send some good vibes and prayers my way. I'd really appreciate it. Now, I want to talk about one final thing. And it's a little more personal, but then I'll explain to you how it is weight loss surgery related. I don't know if I've ever fully talked about this in my videos before. I can't remember that I ever have. There's a few of you that I've kind of messaged about it. I don't have a driver's license. I'm 30 years old and I do not drive. And it's something that I've always been ashamed of, and it's something that I've always beaten myself up over because I like to beat myself up apparently. And I'm just kind of through with that. I'm to the point now where, not that I don't want to change it, but I'm to the point now where I've just accepted it. Yes, I was 30 and did not have my driver's license, but here's what we're going to do to change it. I'm just tired of being ashamed of it. But I start tomorrow driver's ed. And I take driver's ed for 3 Saturdays, and then I would try for my driver's license. Some people will ask, why are you 30 and never had your driver's license, even though you've had very successful careers and all this? I have anxiety. I've never hid that. I'm very good at playing things off. That's just part of my personality. I have anxiety, but it's okay. I actually have pretty crippling anxiety. And with anxiety comes really low self-esteem and really low self-worth. And I just never thought I was good enough to drive. I never thought I was worthy of putting my life plus other people's lives in my hands. And so I've just never done it. But because of my weight loss and my added confidence, I do feel ready now. So, if you guys could send some good vibes and prayers to my driving instructor tomorrow, he's going to need them. And seriously, really, I hope that I do good at this, because I really do want to have my driver's license. That's my goal. And I would like to have them before 2018 starts. So, let's hope. But thank you guys for sticking with me. I really and truly love you guys, and I will see you all next week, hopefully.